Welcome. Welcome to the next stream of Oxygen Not Included. I hope you're well wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a great day. I hope it's a great one for you. We have already left the water planet. Return home to Lavini and choose a duplicate to come back and be dropped off on the water planet to live out the rest of their days alone. Let's get over to the game and see what is happening. Things are happening. Happening are things. I get things sorted. There we go. All right. Aha, we don't have sound. Let's have some sound, shall we? Yes, that's better. And we're off. Twinkle, twinkle. Right, everything is happening. There is still quite a considerable amount of carbon dioxide in this area, so it's very, very hot still. By the time we've landed, I think we'll be fine. Right, there's still steel being dropped off. Oh well, never mind. I was thinking when we come back, we might not be able to drop the Trailblazer module dupe down because I don't think you can land on solar panels. That's the only place we've got to land. We haven't got any way of landing otherwise. Can't land here. I don't think you can drop a lander to land on a rocket platform. I don't think so. I don't think you can land on solar panels, but I've never tried. And there's no space here to land, so I think we're going to have to land the rocket to drop off the duplicate, but keep Ellie aboard so that she doesn't leave. Not allowed off. Otherwise she'll take suits off with her and it'll be a mess. Taken one suit to get on the rocket with her, which is fine. So, this was Ellie's bed, and that was Ellie's table, but now it's not. Set all this up. This is all in place now, so we have 30 reed fibres in there, so that will last for a very long time for whatever duplicate comes. We've also got 812,000 calories of ration. What's that in weight? I don't know. So, let's go to the star map and see where Ellie's got to. She's only just left, so she's not very far away. In flight to Lavini, 2 cycles. Okay, fair enough. So, oversee Lavini. Is this thing... well, we're all the way over there. Come over here. Yeah, this is all empty now. I do want to check one thing that I meant to do on H. Was we put in this new conveyor chute. Drop everything out there, and I'd rather snip this and drop everything out here. That way we can send over... some bleach stone, and then now you can make that into a proper bathroom then, or a proper toilet. By adding some bleach stone, we can build a won't even let me click on it. One of these hand sanitizers in there. So, let's go to Lavini. If I click on this door, we can see who's allowed out. Jean Bubbles Ashken is allowed out. Stinky is allowed out. Catalina Otto is allowed out. Otto does a lot of our refining. Rather really not send Otto. What about Liam? Would Camille like it? Let's go Liam. Now, the problem with this is I can't actually click on them to choose them. So let's go to... Let's see if we can do it through schedule. No, because I'll just be removing them, won't I? Yeah. So let's do it through priorities. There we got. I don't want to send Otto because, like I said, he makes a lot of stuff for us. What about Liam? What's Liam got? He's got quite a lot of skills. Crop tending, farming, critter ranching. Yeah, he could be. He's got a lot of athletics. Look at that. With animal husbandry, it'd be kind of a waste. Take him off to another planet. Nails. What do you do, Nails? Construction, machinery, animal husbandry, agriculture. You do a little bit of that. I think we've found our victim. I mean, our volunteer. They don't like being alone, though, do they? But I don't think any of our dupes like being alone. So if we throw... No, that's a desalinator. You can't throw a duplicate in that. But don't we have somewhere a skill scrubber? We do. Power-wise, do we have enough central load? Yeah, we can dump it onto this wire. And we'll load nails into it. Nails never fails. Come on. Oh, it's stuck. It must be saving the game. Right at that moment when I clicked, it's saving. Okay, I'll be right back in 1 moment. And I am back. Thank you for your patience. Right. And we wanted Liam to drop into there, get himself cleaned up. Clean your act up, Liam. Right, we will also return over here and just double check. Liam is allowed out. Yes, he is. He should come along and throw himself in the shimmy shaker. Yes, he has. And then I would like to come over here and see how much is left in this interplanetary launcher to launch. There's 120 steel in there. Can we change that to 120? No, 120. And then clear the destination. Change the destination. Can't aim it at yourself. I wish that you could empty that though. Is there a way? Emptying the storage? No. Oh well, we will change the aiming because we want to aim it at... yeah, I think it's there I want to go, isn't it? Or is it there? I can't remember. No, that's the tree. That's the fire planet. So that's got to be the water planet. Boom! Fired it off. Right. Steel. How come there's still 152 kilos in it? No, grams. Okay, fair enough. Right, we'll change the direction back now to H2Ln. And then I would like to put in here 150, let's say 200 kilos of beach stone. Right, and then we'll come back over here. Oh, we've got to dig that dirt up. And we'll change that to back up to the full 200 kilos. We'll see just how much of it gets in there when it's delivered. Errands. No pending deliveries. There's no pending deliveries. We don't have any bleach stone. Really? Or is it just because of the location of said bleach stone? Okay, let's check, because that's quite important. We would like some bleach stone if we don't have any, but I'm pretty sure we do. Right, so where is it? We add it to our list here. We can click on it and find out where it is. That's why, because this is on a 9. So if I pop that down to an 8. There we go. It's in the fish tank. Of course it is. Fish tank that didn't work properly. Let's come back up to here and we'll dig. Wrap up and we'll dig. Oh, this thing still won't be working. Dig it up. Crikey. I won't have any petrol next door if that doesn't work. Okay, let's come down here and we will say consumable of bleach stone again. 200 kilos, please. And that should get delivered. Pronto, please. Someone should deliver it. You people running about doing some other jobs. I will suppress that. Bubbles is off. Meal is off. Otto is off again. They're all done their duties. Bubbles is going to get some. I got a feeling there aren't enough suits out for some reason. I think there's a few suits missing. We might have to put them all on the same shift or just lock them in for a little while. So we can see if there are any missing spaces that we can fill up with suits. Where are you, early? Bubbles? Are you actually coming? Yeah, that's desperately wanting. That's the one on the other side that we wanting. Ah, there we go. So now we can set this to consumable bleach stone. That can go down to an 8. The sweeper should put it all in there. The dupes don't have access to it. We'll stop that now. We'll suppress that weird symbol. They can't get it once it's in there, but it can still off gas. So it'll lose a bit of mass on its way down, probably. Still says 20 kilos of each. And we try to keep these rails in the wall or floor as much as possible. That helps to stop things off gassing. Keep on coming. It has got to come up here though, where it can off gas. Oh, that's shooting around in circles. This might arrive just in time. Or that runs completely out of power. Oh no, it's gone. Oh well. Now here comes the bleach stone. Puffing away. Yeah. We need to send a dupe back fairly quick, otherwise all our bleach stone will have off-gassed into space probably. Ah, never mind. Once it's loaded in there, it should get sent away. Going to the correct destination. Yes, it is. Oh, nuts. Didn't we quite get enough? Oh, no. All right, 199. Clear. Change. H2 Ellen. Will you do it now? Yes, perfect. Got a tiny bit of bleach stone left that will off-gas. Probably into space. I'm not sure if it does while it's inside an interplanetary launcher, but I guess we'll find out. So, we have sent some back, and our guy is on the way. We can send some more soon anyway. Right, let's go to Frigilia. Let's see what's got to be done here. There's an arboricorn there. I'll print it, why not? Okay, so this is now on 72%. I want to load Ellie up with a bunch of materials that she might need. Build us a turbine system. How much is one of those research reactors? How much do they cost? They cost 800, do they? 800. And we've got an awful lot of that here. Iron, but we don't have an awful lot of steel here. We may have to make it out of iron and hope it doesn't melt. Okay, so we got this system going round with supercoolant in it. You'd send a whole bunch of supercoolant over. That would be useful, wouldn't it? We've got... No, that's actually got a little bit of supercoolant in it, but our main storage is here. That's to average the temperature out. So we could send some more of that over and use that as our coolant for our steam turbine, our reactor core engine. And then we could power this thing. Send a bunch of stuff home. So what do we need to build it? We'll need to build steam turbines, which are refined metal and plastic. We'll need to build pipes and stuff, which we can use the local materials here. There's a lot of ice, but there is like frozen carbon dioxide. Now that won't be much use, will it? We'll need igneous rock and granite. Yeah, so we'll need to dig out some of this granite probably when Ellie arrives. Okay, good. Let's go back to the star map and see where Ellie's got to. In-flight to Lavini, 1.5 cycles. It hasn't got a bonus though. Like bonus. Huh. Strange. There's a lot of chlorine gas out here now. That got anything in it, or is that now evaporated? Nope. That was just from this distance, this travelling on the rails. We lost about 100 grams of it. We'll have to send some more because I don't think there'll be enough when we get back to H. In fact, we could... Has it already been received? What I'm going to do is I'm going to be a bit cheeky here. That's got all our... I'm going to get the power here and I'm going to snip it off. That way it will stay in its container when it lands, and it probably won't off-gas if it's in that container. Whereas if it's opened by the payload opener, and then it's sent along here and it's dropped off here, it will off-gas, because it can off-gas into space. That's just the vacuum of space there. By the time we get back, there'll be nothing left. Whereas if we leave it in its container, I don't know if it will off-gas or not. It might not. So I'm quite happy to leave that unpowered. I'm not 100% convinced that will work, but you know, it's worth a try. So, when the duplicate gets back, they can build their hand sanitizer, and at that point that will actually turn into a proper bathroom. I didn't quite finish that before we left. Then I probably will build a duplicate gym, just so that the duplicate has got something to do while they're here. Because we will be digging through most of this stuff. And yeah, we'll dig all this crap out. Dig out our iron ore, and then whatever dupe is here can finish off their fire pole down to here. And then they can mop this floor up, and we'll need iron anyway. Repair these masks, we need iron ore. So we'll have to have some spare. Repair the gas masks. But I think the amount we'll have, we'll be able to stay here for amazingly long time. We'll have to keep an eye on the rations and send over some more berry sludge. We could just send over a butt ton of berry sludge and just forget about them. Right. Let's check our star map situation. Ellie's just moved along another tile. Another hexagon. She's now 1.3. Landing. We will see when she lands if our little loop thing is working. I think it's a bit dumb that these robo miners have to have a floor to sit on. If the whole point of the I don't like that. Look at that. Do you see that? That's not flowing correctly. It's not being eaten by these at full speed. It should be. It's not, because it is feeding all 5 of them, but it isn't working right because these aren't actually all running constantly. They keep saying generator idle, you know, just for a split second here, which means this isn't running right. That comes up here and then it comes all the way up there. So what we could do then is put a throttle on it. We could throttle it. Do that here, I guess. We put one of these, liquid valves on it. Right there. And then a little bit of pipe. Oh, great. Well, we use ceramic, because at least we know we've got that. Yeah, we'll put that there. I want to see if these work properly, because this should automatically open. This is clear. So our scanner can only see through this gap. That doesn't matter, because if we hover over it, it tells you the percentage. But over here, it tells you how many seconds that is. It will detect incoming objects 79 seconds to 200 seconds before they arrive, which is plenty of time to open a door to let a rocket land. We don't need anything more than that. We could make it open to full width of one of these, but there really isn't any point. So this way, we can just use one robo miner to clean out this area and this area, just to make sure that all these always work. Nothing dropping in can land on this robo miner. And if there's a meteor strike, this door will close because, you know, it will be part of the system. The top one shuts this door. The other 3 are for the rockets. So the theory is, when the doors open to land this rocket, these robo miners should go ham on whatever they can see through these doors. So we'll see what happens. I mean, the theory of having 2 together like this is if these doors open, which at the moment they're on kind of one long thread going through all of these doors. So if the stuff was regolith, which it is, it will drop down. This is regolith as well, so it will block these, but you've got a second one that is always covered that will do it. So the chances are of having 2 rockets land at the same time and then all the robo miners getting covered by dirt is pretty minimal. But this was designed after they'd made the changes with the robo miners being able to sweep through the doors. So I'm interested to see if that actually still works. 0.9 of a cycle to go. Who did we sweep? Who did we clean? We cleaned somebody. Was it Liam? I believe it was, wasn't it? Could have locked him in until we were ready, but never mind. So all we've got to do to find out who is go into the skills tree, because it'll be the person with the butt ton of skills. I haven't spent them. Let's see, where are you? Got no hat as well. That helps to give away the things. So I'd rather keep him as free as possible, skill points wise, until he's got where he's got to go. Maybe just giving him a little bit of Atmos suit wearing, you know, suit sustainability. He doesn't wear his suits out so quick. And exosuit training. So we'll give him those skills. Boom, boom, boom. So he can do that. And then we'll give him the digging skills, because he'll need right up to obsidian mining. There you go. And that's that. And then we can give him some extra carrying and plumbing and things like that. Once he's... there you go. Got his new skills. I'm going to leave him without a hat so that I can see who it is. It's Liam. And he's got the digging skills we need him to have. He's got the exosuit training we need him to have. And he doesn't... he will need, like, farming. Once he gets there, he'll need a little bit of farming. Well, he likes farming anyway, so we'll give him farming. I won't give him too many skills until I see what his happiness sort of morale ends up sitting at once he's got to his destination. So we can come over here again and just check. There it is, 0.8 of a cycle away. And I don't know why this thing doesn't always seem to do anything. Sometimes it does. No power wire on that one, but no eligible rockets in range. Well, just how close do they have to be in range? Crikey. Anyway, so what we need to plan is what's going on that rocket. We need to come in here and they will fill up the food. They will fill up the oxalite. They'll fill up the food. They'll fill up the plastics. I'm feeling like we do need plastic there. We're making steam turbines. What else do we need up here? We'll need some steel, won't we? I think we'll need another 5k at least of steel. I'd like to use more, but I don't think we've got it. Manufactured material, steel. So that will get put in there. What's in this one? Red pills. Yeah, they'll get... No, they're already full. Ellie should be allowed to eat red pills again, I think. Alright, just go and stand up there, won't you, Ellie? Fine by me, fine by me. Right, let's go to Lavini. Check on the star map how far away she is. 0.7. Yep, we're getting excited. We want to get her in, get the rocket refueled, reloaded, and get her on her way. Right, if we're not sending steel abroad anymore, we can come down to our steel manufacture facility and take this off of sweep only and just let the robots sweep steel in here. What do we want? Manufacture steel. Yep, you can put it in there. Why are you dupes doing it instead of the robot doing it? And that should then kick this off to make another bunch of steel. We're going to get rid of this ladder here. Get rid of that ladder, please. Well, that's set to steel. That can be on a higher one. And then this can be on a... Then they should remove that steel and put it in there, right? Yeah, they should. There we go. Perfect. That means now this machine will keep working until it makes us another 20 tons. And it won't stop. Even with 3 turbines, I couldn't really run 2 of these on it. I was considering restarting up one of these and putting one of them here. So that we've got one running steel here and one running steel down here. Because these 2 running steel is too much for this. Can't handle it. But maybe this one could handle steel. One steel, and this one could handle the other steel. We borrowed this one and we ran this loop through it. that runs this crude oil. Comes up through here, and a tiny amount gets dripped in here to keep this at a reasonable temperature. So while all this is going on, it would be nice to get this rocket set up. What's wrong? Filters not designated. I would like to set that to... Now, where would that be going? That would be going to... Not that one, was it? It was this one, the organic mass. That will get slime and dirt, algae and polluted oxygen. It won't be able to carry polluted oxygen, that's fair enough. But it can get dirt, algae and slime. We don't really need the algae bar. I suppose we could turn it into slime, but we would like some slime to feed to our... send back to feed to the... Not on Grosselin, is it? It's over here. It's on... yeah, it's on Grosselin, not on Earth. We could send some slime over there. That would be nice if we could go and get that organic mass. And send a rocket there, harvest some of that and bring it back. Oh, I see doors opening. This must mean that the rocket ship is getting close. When that opens fully, those robo miners should go ham on whatever falls down or get stuck up there. And if they get blocked, the other robo miners are in range to clear them out. That's the theory. There we go. And that burns through that, and now they can both burn all that, whatever's in range. Is this in range from you? Yeah, that's this one's job. They can actually reach stuff that's above the vision limit. We can't even see is there, but they can. I think if the rocket was going to come, it would come anyway, so it's not going to care about that. I think now we can throttle this. We set this to 9,500, say. Just a tiny bit less than whatever it's on. Then we can stick that in and out, and then that will probably run a lot smoother, I think. Hard to tell how much is in the little packet that stays behind each time. Difficult to know. But these should all be consuming one full pipe, and they're not. I don't know why not. So, what is up there? Phosphorite and slime? There. So, if we want to send slime, we'd better come over there and change the direction of this thing. Change that to, where are we going to change it to? Grosselin. And then we can change this to, this to slime. Organic, slime. Leave it on an 8, and then that can be put on a, organic. Where's organic? Organic slime. That's on a higher priority. So any slime that gets put into this one will get swept immediately out. It won't wait. And it will get brought up to here. And that is still the same amount of bleach stone. So once it's in there, it doesn't off-gas. That's interesting. That's an interesting thing to check, isn't it? We come over here and just catch our rocket landing. Station L, let's just check. And I want to set that to grounded. And we're going to have a problem with this thing again. I want Ellie to put on her suit. And I want this thing disable building. Somebody come and disable that. Otherwise they all get trapped in here. I haven't quite figured out why. because it is set to always permitted, but they still won't go through it. There should be an errand for that. Nisbet's current errand. Come on, Harry. Nisbet. Drop that in, will you? Oh, crap. Someone else is in here already. And that's how it happens. There you go. They dump their bloody stuff on the floor. Oh, get out the way. Alright. Atmos suit. I want to give that to Nails. You're a bit desperate, aren't you, Nails? Put your suit on. Oh, for flip's sake. Ellie. I want to undock that suit and I want to set that to Ellie before she gets herself cooked. Ellie, come and get your suit on. Now the theory is it should just work, but if multiple dupes come at once, they can't get in, can they? Let's check what the building is entombed. Oh, it's this one. Okay, fair enough. You can be unentombed. We could put a robo thingamajig down here to uncover it. But my intention was to cover it with glass. That doesn't happen again. So, power wire. Yeah, all of this has got to go. There, onwards. All of that can go. Well, that's not doing anything wrong. Yep, that's not doing the bad thing. All of that's got to go. We'll leave that one in place and we'll come up to there. That way it's still connected at this end and it still connects at this end. Fine. Beautiful. Let's just double check that everything is running. Things are being filled up. There is some steel and thimble reeds in here. I don't want any seeds. Get rid of them. They can go. Oh, we'll leave them there for now. There's something else entombed. What's entombed? Down here. That needs to be on a higher priority then, because it's going to annoy me. I don't think it's going to load the gas, is it? Oh, no, it's already loaded. Check the gas overlay, it's already full. The water is now full. Excellent. And we can go back to Lavini and the petrol is filling up. It is now completely full. It's just heading to the sensor, which will tell it to turn off. When it reaches that sensor for 5 seconds, this one will turn to a 0. And the water flow, the petrol flow will be stopped. We added that 5-second delay, 5 blobs, and boom, off. Turns that off, and now the petrol just flows around like that. Okay, let's go back to this thing and see if we can stop this from flowing weirdly. In and out. Yeah, cancel that. And that should be limited average flow rate. That's even worse. The heck? Oh, no, it's flowing. Okay, 9.5. No, 9.5 is still not enough. That's very odd indeed. Very odd. I want to try this a slightly different way then. Let's snip these all the way along and then let's see if we can connect them going down instead. That. Come on, let me click. Let me click. Thank you. It doesn't want to let you sometimes. You go, I can feel it. I want to click, but it won't let me. Right, let's connect those two into that one, those two into there. And just let all those blob packets out. It'll back up for a minute, but once they've been used up, we can continue. There we go. That's all going. I'd also like to use this packet up as well, please. So it's not just sitting there all the time. There we go. That one's done. I'm not going to delete these pipes because the dupes can't get in here anyway. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Perfect. Excellent. Now that can flow a bit better, hopefully. Give it a minute to sort itself out and then we'll go and have a look. Right, how's it going on up here? Everything all filled up? Yep, that is actually done. I'm going to see when we get there whether we can or not use the trailblazer, but I don't think we can because you'd have to trailblaze onto a solar panel or onto a rocket platform, and I don't think you can. I've never tried it, so we're going to find out, I guess. For this one, we'll set somebody to go backwards and forwards and see if we can get some organic material, which is slime. What else is in there? It was in... This is Lavini, so it's this one here, isn't it? Yeah. What are these little packets? They are steel. Steel. Steel? Why are we sending all our steel over there again? Huh. Shouldn't be. Steel and slime. There must have still been some on the floor or something. Or this is still set to steel and they've been putting it in here. No, manufactured material is not ticked. They have not been putting it in there. There must have just still been some laying around that the sweeper put in. There's aluminium, regolith, glass. And there's nothing in the line, so yeah, I don't know. Came from somewhere. Steel and slime. There's a tiny amount of slime. And it would rather send all our steel everywhere. Oh well, never mind. We'll use it later. This needs to be prioritized, otherwise it's never going to get done. It's all on a 5. So we'll put it on a 6. So if we go into this rocket ship, we can view the interior. It should be ready to go, shouldn't it? Yeah, it should be ready to go. I'm going to throw a dupe in here and see what happens, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about oxygen or anything like that and suits. Actually, what we could do is not worry about a suit dock, but just put somewhere in to refuel the suit. So we'll put in a Atmos suit dock. We'll make it out of lead. Delicious. Make it out of lead. Put an Atmos suit dock in there, please. And we'll load a suit onto it. That way we'll know that there's definitely a suit in there with oxygen. Oh, talking about oxygen, we'll need a gas pipe. We'll need a gas pipe to it. Ventilation and gas pipe, just like that. That'll be fine. That's all we need. And what have they got? They've got oxalate and food. Berry sludge, oxalate. They've got a control station. They've even got a telescope. So I don't think they'll be able to use the telescope yet. So when we come to this one, what we're going to do is view interior. There's only one bed in. No, this is the wrong one. No, it's not. This is the right one. So what we're going to do is get rid of this telescope. Get rid of that. Put another bed in, I think. Just stick a bed in that room. It won't class as a proper bedroom, but at least they'll have somewhere to stay, won't they? Sleep. Whoever goes with them, which will be... there's plastic in here. Nobody's going to fill that. No pending deliveries. Huh. Why is that then? Don't we have any plastic? Only 3,350 in there. And it's set to 5,000. Oh, it's set to sweep only. Okay. Now it can work. Yeah, now it's getting jobs. Fill that up. Fill that up as well. We want plenty of food and plenty of oxalate. Not like we don't have the oxalate, is it? Hey, loads of oxalate. So, there's only one dining table though. So what are we going to do about this? When that plastic is full, we'll delete that, drop it on the floor, and we'll put another mess table there. This can go, and this bin can go once it's been filled up. Excellent. Right, stuff must be happening. Yeah, I got a feeling there aren't enough suits or something. As this should have been done really fast. Seems very slow to be done. All of that can be wiped off because shouldn't be doing anything there. It shouldn't be allowed in. How the hell did they do that? Oh, I think they climbed over the top. Oh, okay. Fair enough. No wonder it was taking you so long. I used too much ceramics up. And this is still all blocked up. This is weird. Why is it doing this? So let's drop that down to 9,000. Come on. 9,000, please. Thank you. Right. There's definitely 5 of them and they use 2,000 each, so that should use the whole pipe, no problem. Oh, it's flowing now. It's not flowing at this end. It'll stop again. There you go, and then it flows for a bit, and then it stops again. Once we get the balance just right, I think that'll be okay. Right, everything happening in here? Is that full now? Yes, 5 tons of plastic. So deconstruct that, please. Put us in another mesh table, not a mesh table. Hopefully no one will come and steal that. What's in this one? 5 tons of steel. You can carry more than that, you idiots. They're getting in that everlasting circle again where they carry small amounts. And by the time they get there, it's off gas. So there isn't enough to put in there. They get another job to go and get some more, so they get another tiny amount. By the time they get back, it's off gassed. I think they fixed it now though. Look, it's 20,000 of each, so that's good, that's done. I think the berry sludge is full as well. 99.5 kilos. Don't think anybody will be bringing half a kilo. Nope. So somebody's got to bring this. Somebody's got to deconstruct this. There seems to be very few people doing any work. That's very strange. There should be loads of people here. This still hasn't even been done. What? Yeah, there's something weird going on. I don't think enough dupes are coming out of this door. Maybe there aren't enough suits. I do want to deliver a suit to this end. And we'll see, actually, because I want that one filled up with oxygen so that we can deliver it to the other rocket. Then we can send someone out to gather some slime. And we were loading it in here. But we've trimmed that off. Instead, we will send it here. Send it away. Send all our slime to, where's it going? Grosselin, yeah. It'll automatically be fed to the, we go to Grosselin, see if anything's actually been delivered. A tiny amount has, because look, this plant is growing. But not much. The arbor acorn. This has changed all to hydrogen now. Huh. Where did all our oxygen go? This isn't very breathable in here anymore. It was quite strong of oxygen before, but yeah. Maybe these guys, because we've told them to sweep up all the oxalite. It's pooped out and to drop it in this room. Then none of it is getting a chance to... yeah, it's coming around there. So if we stop oxalite... No oxalite there, please. No oxalite there for a little while. Hopefully that will, as they poop out more oxalite... There is a little bit over this end. It'll pressurise this place up again in oxygen. No problem. There's a decent amount in here. 5.1 tons. We could even put a pump, a vent out here and allow that to pressurise this place. But there's no duplicate here at the moment. And these creatures don't seem to care that there's very little oxygen to breathe. These dense puffs would like something to breathe so that they can... they like to eat the oxygen. That's probably what's happened, actually. They've eaten the oxygen, pooped out the oxalite, and then the oxalite's been swept into this room. Pump into the atmo suits. They've consumed it all. Right, this rocket on the left, let's go in here. We need... no, that just needs one bed. That needs food, a mess table, and that's ready to go, I think. I want to deliver a suit here. We'll have to power it, won't we? Yes, we will. Come on. Come on. Allow me to power it. We don't need to power the fridges. Fridge is full of berry sludge. They don't need to be powered. And then we'll... What's the other warning sign? No checkpoint. I don't care. I don't want a checkpoint anyway. I go back to Lavini and down to the dock. Yeah, see, that end one has been taken. So we definitely are short on suits. We'll pop another one in. What we'll have to do is put another door here, just temporarily, because I don't want to mess with the who's allowed in and out, because I'll get confused. If I put another door here and just let everybody in only, so nobody's allowed out for a little while, then we can see our situation with the suits if there's any missing. Once everybody comes in, they won't be allowed to go back out. So we'll be able to see if there's any spaces where there should be some suits. And once this one is filled up, we can come down here and we can actually see when it gets to 75 kilos, it's full of oxygen and ready to go. Boom, done. We can undock that suit. It is there, it's just a weird visual thing. And then we'll click deliver. No, wrong button. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Take that atmo suit. Thank you. Mima's got the job. She knows what I want to do. Which is basically come to this end rocket here, the one with the cargo bay. And view interior, and I want a suit put in here. This is green for the dock. For some reason, they're not getting this building done, are they? We only need one duplicate in this one. They will just have a bed, they'll have a rocket platform, they'll have food, they'll have a toilet and hand wash station, and a mess table. And for some reason, that doesn't interfere. Putting anything in here in the mess hall doesn't care. If you put a sweeper in here, though, it doesn't like that. So what's that say? Power and no checkpoints. Okay, we'll suppress that. But we do need power to it. That's interesting. There's no power to this rocket. I didn't realise that. That is a problem because we do need power on it. When the rocket is in motion, the petroleum engine provides some power, 480 watts, but then when it gets to its destination and stops moving, you don't get any power, so you need your solar panels for that. We don't have enough space to stick a battery on as well. Well, to be honest, we don't really need 2 fuel tanks. We really don't. We're only going... where are we going? We're only going to there and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe we do need 2, actually. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah. Once it's in flight, that will work. But with a battery attached to the rocket, you can actually power in the rocket, like this one. See it properly. We attached it to this bunker door thing, so it does actually say that it's way over potential. But that's only when all the doors open. When all the doors open, the rocket's taking off anyway, so it doesn't really care. Not connected. Yeah, that way you can actually power into your rocket from your base and make things run. So unfortunately, that is not going to load with oxygen because it's not powered. Yeah, this is what we want to do next as well. We want to get some of these emptied. And these guys are slowly digging away in here, making a little bit of a well. Once they've got down quite far, I'll mesh this up again and then just let them make another nest. We'll get rid of this one. This one will die off. So we can enable auto harvest. Harold is going to come and scoop it out with an ice cream scoop. I kid you not, if you haven't seen it before, yes, it's an ice cream scoop. He gets the uranium, enriched uranium out with an ice cream scoop. And then what we'll do with it is we'll send it to Lavini. Here's his scoop. He's got his big ice cream scoop, and in it goes. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Nice chunk of enriched uranium in one scoop as well. Colony achievement earned for that. I've clicked it. Sweeter than honey. Extract uranium from a beta hive. Without getting stung. Awesome sauce. So now we've got to take that enriched uranium. We've got to place it somewhere. This is sending back to... oh, that's sending to Grosselin. I don't want to... Yes, I do want to send it to Grosselin, don't I? Ooh. We could actually put it in here. Sleep only. Allow manual use. What's it under? Consumable ore? No. Is it a rare resource? No. Refined metal? Plated uranium is a refined metal. Miscellaneous. Solid nuclear waste? No. I guess it's just a metal ore then. Yeah, no, hang on. Enriched uranium I'm after. Listen to him chatting on the phone. Not a critter egg. How do I put enriched uranium in here? I can't find it on the list. Not a critter egg. Go away. Not soil. It's not edible. Not filtration. It's not industrial then, and it's not an industrial ingredient. Oh, hang on. Vacillator recharge. Oh, that's where that is. Okay. Not a liquefiable. Aha! Enriched is manufactured. So if I go enriched uranium, allow manual use. Put it on a 6. But it should also be on sweep only. So they don't take it all. Sweep only, yes. I don't want all of it going. And we'll just click on this enrich uranium and sweep. And then tomorrow they'll come and empty that. I'll take that, shove it in there. And oh, look at all this steam coming out. Crikey. I do want to dig. That's not dig, you muppet. That's dig. Dig, dig, dig. Diggy, dig. Dig up that lot, would you? How's this doing? Oh yeah, I remember that. We put a block in there. Let's get rid of that. That should now be all up and running. We've got our own oxygen supply from all the water. Got our own little cooling loop. We got very hot water. We've got very cold polluted water, which we ought to do something about that. Crikey. I think we'll start sending that abroad again. We'll have to. Otherwise that's going to overflow. Reconnect that again and allow that to flow into here. And go back to Lavini. We can just take a quick pop down to here, because what I did was I separated the pipe. I just disconnected it. Ah, save game. The game is being saved. I'll have to wait. One of those things is you've got to kind of, you know, remember what the heck it was you were doing when the the game paused. It's only pausing because my computer is pretty lousy. It's not crap, dire, but it's not exactly what you'd call a gaming PC either. So now we can reconnect such things as these and allow the water to flow again. Yay! Oh, it's warmed up in the pipe where it's been sat there for so long. There we go. Back down to 12 degrees. That's pretty good. We'll allow that to go in and fill up a little bit more in here. Might have to expand this tank. I have to make another one here. Secondary tank. All our water. You call the game oxygen not included and then give you so much water. You don't know what to do with it all. Now, is this running properly now? Oddly running, but pipe's not flowing smoothly at all, is it? Look at that. No. That's weird. What is it flowing like that for? So we can also double check at this point where these guys opened up. Robo Miner is just 124 degrees, and what is the petrol? 124 degrees. Yeah, so you don't need a drop of liquid if you use those things. Those radiant things. Go to plumbing, these things, conductive panel. You don't need a drop of liquid, you can just run that across it, and it'll keep it at whatever temperature the liquid is. Ah. Unfortunately, the Robo Miners still need a floor. That'd be brilliant if they didn't need a floor. But if you remove the floor tile from underneath it, then it starts getting the warning symbol to say you need a floor on it. I'm trying to get this to flow, but it's not flowing very nicely. It's already down to 9,000. Let's try, no, I can't count. No, not 9080. Will you stop doing strange things? Okay, we'll do it. Oh crap. Now what have I done? I've pressed the wrong thing and made it go into mode. Oh, it's the delete button, isn't it? Brings up that. So if I cancel that, how do you cancel it? I can't cancel it. I can't get out of this mode. How do you get out of this mode? I've forgotten. No, not like that. I don't know how to get out of the game mode. I've forgotten. That was the old, what's it called? I'll have to restart the game, will I? That's weird. I've forgotten what button you press to get out of that mode. No, it's not that. Is that it? Ah, there we go. Got rid of it. Thank God for that. So long since I've used that mode, I've forgotten how to use it. Because I build everything in the game now, I just can't be bothered with entering a debug map, and by the time the game's loaded up and you've figured out how it was in the game and you're trying to recreate it in your debug mode, you've completely forgotten what the heck it was you were doing. Well, I have anyway. So I tend to just build it within the game. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Systems like this, sometimes, you know, we can set that down to... Oh, that's what I was trying to do. Just type the number in. Nope, it won't let me. There we go. Now it will. Haha! So, hopefully someone will come along and change that down. But that is weird because these consume 2,000 per second. And they are being... One full pipe should feed all 5 of them permanently and just flow continuously. But it isn't. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. Now let's suppress that and let that go on. Okay, good. We didn't accidentally delete half the map with debug mode, or whatever mode that is called. I'm not sure if it's debug. I don't want to say it's debug and it isn't, because it might not be. So we need to set the crew on here. Will be Ellie to pilot. We'll also have, wasn't Nails, was it? It was Liam. Why do they make them pilots? Oh, that's annoying. So I'm not going to actually load them up just yet. Where am I? Or am I? Shall we load them up? We need to get the an Atmos suit dropped off in here. This isn't going to work, is it, with 2 dupes? I will leave that switched off, I think, and just let them come in. And then when the rocket's taken off, then we can do that. Okay, so in that case, let's change a destination. Send Ellie. She's gone, oh God, not back there again. And then we'll crew up. And we should have 2 people in the crew. Liam and Ellie are both crewed up. Ellie doesn't have a hat. Why don't you have a hat, Ellie? Did I not give you a hat after all that work you did? I could have at least been nice and given you a hat. I don't think I did. But one of them's coming. Liam's coming. He's keen to get off. He's like, yes, I want an adventure. An adventure in space. Let's bring Liam inside. Move to, say, come on. Liam, move to there, please. And then Liam, drop your suit. Now we got to wait for your pilot to turn up because there she is. Ellie, move to there, please. And Ellie, unequipped suit. Right, right. Well, yeah, we'll deliver one of the suits to there, please. Don't care which one. Put it there, and then yeah, we'll go out to the platform and ready to launch automation control. The doors are already opening. Hopefully no dupe comes along and gets themselves involved in the launch. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen. Doors are opening. Door opens. No sound. Please silent. There we go. Got sounds. When the doors are fully open, rocket starts off by itself. For some reason, those gantries open and close again. Or should I say close and open? Yeah, open and close. I'm not sure. Goodbye. Bon voyage. Have a great life. See you later. And then the gantry extends again. Doors automatically shut. After a bit of time, because we put a buffer gate on it. Just to give enough time for the rocket to clear. And any debris to fall in, if there is any. And these robot miners can ham on it and get it out of the way. They're all extended. Everything's closing. Off to the star map, and we can see Space Station L. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the destination, and we're just going to go in orbit there. We're not going to land on it. I want to have a test to see if a Trailblazer can actually land on a solar panel, because we never left a place for the Trailblazer to land on H. So if I come over here, there's literally the only space is that gap here where there's all this junk. And there's nowhere over here to land apart from the actual rocket platform itself, which I don't think you can land on. I'm not sure, I've never tried. I've never tried landing on a solar panel. I'm pretty sure it won't be allowed to land. And we'll have to drop the rocket. There is a vacuum here now, so it's not too bad. But I'd rather Ellie didn't get off the rocket. I'd rather she stayed put. So we will allow the rocket to fly to the border, to the orbit of H. We won't actually automatically land. We're going to try. I don't think it will work, but we're going to try. So while that's happening, let's click on the wrong thing and go here instead. And I just want to double check that this section is definitely, yep, it's connected up. So I want to see if we can send, who do we want to send? We could send Bubbles, because Bubbles is a good pilot. She's already set up for it. I want to see. All these guys are greyed out. Oh, that's useful. That's quite handy. Yeah, we could send Bubbles. Bubbles, do you fancy doing a bit of mining? So if we go change destination and we click there, then we click that and we go change crew, just double check, because I have had it change on me before. Where are we? Bubbles. Okay, crew up, Bubbles. This should say automation controlled at the bottom, so you can't manually launch it. It won't launch until the launch path is clear. We've got our automation set up. It looks a bit of a mess, but it's a lot simpler than you think. It really is. You've got an output from here to say that the rocket is landed. That's all that's for. That tells the petrol to flow and everything to load it up with fuel. This one is the one that sends a green signal when it's ready to fly. It won't be ready to fly until its pilot is on board. So let's check. Here she comes. And then that launch path will have to clear. These will back off. Can't launch until these doors open. Still got clear launch path is red. These have automatically backed off. They're ready to go. Everything's fueled and everything. All the ticks. All the things are ticked. So we've got 800 fuel there, 800 fuel there, and what was it? 400 solid oxidizer there. We have this solid loader thing. Solid plant. Where is it? That one. Comes out down here. For some reason, went all the way round like this. What we could have done, because all these are connected, we could have just put one here and just brought it out that side. They're all connected, so it doesn't matter which end we put it at. So I think this will still have clear launch path. I don't think this might not be able to... Yeah, it should. It should. Let's see. Yeah, it's done it. Well done, you. And the gantries back off again. I haven't quite figured out why they keep doing that double back off thing. Where they come out and go back in again when it goes to launch. There's a little pulse of a signal, and it's very odd. So you can fly past. It doesn't stay long enough around the pipes to actually cause any damage. There's 10k of petroleum in the pipe. Surely we lowered that. Didn't we lower that? Yeah, we're doing the wrong one then, are we? Yeah, we're doing this one that's going into here. We need to be doing this one that's going up here. Oh well, fair enough. That's good enough for me. We can snip that off. That's not important. That's the wrong pipe. Just carry on. Just continue. Actually, connect that in because I think there's a little packet of petrol there that needs to come out. Yeah, there is. Good. Right. So that needs to actually... This flows off to give petrol to the other planet. So I want to leave that. Don't want to mess with that. This one is the one that goes up and goes around and then comes back this way. So that's connected anywhere. That would not work. So it's not connected. I thought it was. It's not connected anywhere around here. It goes up and it flows through these, whatever, I can never remember the name of them, conduction panels. Through all of those, through all of those. And then it flows back and down and into all the generators. I don't get it. I've tried different ways of making it flow through those generators, but it just doesn't flow properly how it should. There's only one way I can think of actually altering it. And that is to put a one of these liquid valves on each one. Right above each one of these lines here, put a liquid valve on each one, run the pipe along the top and into each one, and have each one set to 2000, which is what they should be running at. So if each one of those was set to 2000, right in each one of these, then that might make it flow properly. I'm not entirely convinced it will. But you never know. So we could go like this. Unfortunately, it's going to be staggered because I've done the ladders differently. What I'm saying is we could go plumbing. Liquid meter. We'll make it out of steel, of course. Why wouldn't you? And you want it pointing downwards. It can't go there because that's actually... I'd prefer it was lined up. But it's not going to be because that's going to be very annoying because that one should go there. And that one should go there. That one should go there. Right, let's actually put some ladders in. We make ceramic ladders. I believe we can. I'm not overwriting that one. They can reach all that from up here, but they can't get in here because it's stunkingly hot in here and everybody gets upset. They start doing stupid jobs I don't want them to do, so stop. Let's check the star map. Who's that? That is, abandoned ship. No, I've never done that yet. I want to see what happens when you abandon the ship. But yeah. You're going that way. You're going the other... Oh, crap. We let a load of junk fall in. Yep. You can tell this was designed before they changed how robo-miners work and how these meteor showers work. Yeah. That will be a different design. Next time I'll work on something for that. Hi, Punk. Have a good lurkin. Have a lurk. This is my second stream of the day, so I will keep it short and sweet. It won't be very long, but I just wanted to get a duplicate flown over to H, dropped on here, and that'll be their life forevermore. They'll live on this planetoid. They will come down here and harvest these thimble reeds whenever they feel like it, I guess. There's nothing down here, so the sweeper must be doing its job. Let's check if there's any more gone into this thing. 32 in there now, so yes, it is self-harvesting, but it's really slow. How are you? You're going to erupt soon, so we want to see if this system actually works. We're running our, what do we call it, warming loop? For this, it's a warming loop. For the rest of the planet, it's a cooling loop. That's what I was having trouble getting my head around. So if this gets a 2... Right, hang on, this sensor in the middle. If it gets, if this water gets too cold, it kicks in this shut off, and instead of the water flowing off and up, it flows through here, warming up the water until it leaves. And that should be a lot quicker because there's a lot more areas for the this hot water to drop its temperature into this. I'm hoping the tepidizer doesn't kick in. Hoping. But they don't have a proper atmo suit to come down here. They're only going to have a little oxygen mask, so they're going to get wet. We might build them a shower if we're feeling generous. Probably won't, but we might. Probably won't. Yeah, probably won't. We could put them a shower in just here and then just pump the water into the same spot that this toilet pumps out into. Yeah, we could put a little thing there. Have to make some bridges here to get the pipes through, but we could do it. We wanted to be kind. Which, we don't. But I want to see whether or not a... curative tablets. Okay, we'll drop those here. I want to see whether or not a... one of those landers on the rocket will actually be able to land here. Liam, I'm really sorry, but I forgot to build you your bed. If you deconstruct that, you must be on a different shift to Ellie, and I forgot to change your shift. Well, when you get there, when you get to your new home, we'll give you a shift. Okay. Sorry, Liam. So if I go to furniture, whack up a comfy bed right there. Oh, Ellie's going to make it for you. Liam seems very focused. I feel like a cogwheel going around. He's like, yes. So that'll be your bed for now, Liam. Whenever you actually go to bed. That's yours. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. You'll be there soon on your new home. I'd prefer they... Does it feel like they're not moving to you? Oh dear. 2 cycles. Really? 1.2 cycle. It feels like ages ago they took off. Okay, we'll just leave you to it. Leave you to it. Why are you running over that and not digging it? Dig it out. Diggy diggy. Right, they're building this crap. Okay, good job, good job. Let's see if we can fix this, because this is just strange. Right, so I do want some pipage. I want a little bit of pipe coming down from that one, coming down from that one, coming down from that one, and that one, and that one. And then we'll go above. Like that, and join them all together. I do not know if this is gonna work, but we'll find out. No, not the liquid pipe. I want to deconstruct that ladder that's right in my way. And this ladder, please. Deconstruct that. There you go. Now, I'll do the settings when they're all built. Liquid valve, please. Come on. Make sure it's pointing in the right direction. Alright, that'll do. You can build all of that. And I might go back here and just as a test, I'm going to drop in one more Atmo suit here. And if that disappears at some point, then you know that they, were all gone and used up. Somebody's asleep. Devon? Is it a narcoleptic nap? No, I don't think so. He probably spent too much time floating on his vertical wind tunnel. $2,109 cycles. Oh, times this door has been pumped. Open and closed. That's crazy. That feels like such a long time ago now. One thing I haven't checked in absolute decades is this. I just haven't looked down here. Because I realised that these tiles were ceramic anyway, because I was worried about if the magma touched these tiles, it would melt it. But these tiles are ceramic anyway, and they haven't melted. And every time it comes down here, it usually solidifies into another little piece of tile. So, little crumb. There's George, and there's Fred. This little patch of magma has sat here for a very long time, ever since that overflowed. I'm surprised this hasn't solidified yet. But I don't think there's much connecting it, and the rest of the gap is vacuum, so it won't really transfer heat very well. Yeah, it's a good job I checked. I thought I'd better look. Better have a look. Going on. This petrol level is going down, that's the main thing. We were getting so much that we were at risk of having to pump it into space, which seems like terrible waste. Unless we could freeze it or something. Right. Oh, there are some unidentified flying objects flying around here. I don't think this one has actually got a thing for capturing the artifact like this one has. I don't think it's got one. Ba-da-da-da. Oh, let's go on to the rocket. I just want to check. No, that's the wrong rocket. It's this one. Bubbles, you need to pitch that suit, please, mate. Sorry, should have remembered that. I did on the other rocket, but I forgot on that one. They're just standing there doing nothing. You're going to have such a good life, Liam. You're one of those loners or whatever they're called, the starry-eyed. No, not the starry-eyed, because they like rocket piloting. But some of them have got a trait where they're a loner. And they actually get bonuses if they're on their own on the island. That would be a really good dupe for this. Colonising another asteroid. Oh, she's flying, so let's check. Could mean she's moving in a little bit further. That one's nearly got to the organic mass field. I want to see if that'll work. I'm not entirely convinced it will, but I want to see if it does. And see how long it takes as well. Because you can click a round trip and just let them go there, harvest till they're full, and then fly back and land. Totally automate it. For this first one, I just want to do it manually by myself. This is the other planet we haven't actually been to. Just a big dip in the sand here. That's not too bad. What's the brightness like? Holy hell! That's even higher than the other place. My word. Somebody turned off the lights. That's even brighter than H. 37. At this time of day, yeah. About 40 normally, midday. Righty. They're going to be, how long? 1.5 cycles. Okay. And you're going to be there in 0.6. I'll see if this will work. I'm not entirely convinced it will, but I want to find out. Because we got the drill cone on this rocket. The adaptable Venisat. Now we've got a drill cone. It's not drilling and it's got 1,000 kilos left. Yeah, so we'll see when that gets to the organic mass. If that can drill it or not. And here we disconnected this sweeper because I left the bleach stone in this box. In this interplanetary payload. And if I left that to unpack it, it would get dropped off here and start off-gassing. I thought it was a bad idea, so I figured if we turn the power off to the sweeper and just leave the interplanetary payload just sitting there like a lemon, waiting, then all that bleach stone will be ready. It will go through here. It will have to go across this floor bit. It will probably have a little bit of chance to off-gas. As long as it's nice and strong in here. 1900, which is this sensor. Should be pretty good. Might be an idea to set it going. No, I'll leave it off actually. I'll leave it off until the dupes got in, got themselves sorted out. And then once they're in and sorted out and doing stuff and things, coming in here, yeah, then we can decide. I may put a door here or here outside of the just to prevent them leaving if I decide I don't want them going outside for some reason. They can just be trapped inside the base then. But if I'm leaving them free rein to come outside, I definitely want them digging all this out. Instead of leaving Ellie here for another 6 months to do it. Just makes sense to leave the other dupe to get on with it. Right, while they're doing all this, well, I don't want to miss it, but I want to see if this is being done. Yeah, let's do it on a higher priority, shall we? They've got a long way to come, and they can come quickly to get through here, through this way. But when they're going back, they have to go the slow way, because there isn't another one of these accessible up here. It takes them a bit of a time. I want to get this built. Ruby's current errand on that one. Nobody's current errand on that one. That should be somebody's errand. Come on, Otto's errand. Excellent. Nice. And this was supposed to be a different cooling system altogether, but it turned out to be a dirt making machine. And the polluted water just drips out, turns straight into dirt, and the sweepers send it away. There you go. Right, so if I set that to 2000, try and do it properly this time. Very carefully, without pressing any buttons that I'm not supposed to press. There we go. Perfect. Now, did I do that right? Copy settings all the way along. I want all of them set to that. And you. No, I don't think I did that one. Yes, please do those. I want them set now before they, it says requested flow rate. These things, let's, they produce polluted water and carbon dioxide. Actually easier to see from here if I go to power. And we go to, where is it, petroleum generator. They are supposed to use 2,000 grams per second. That's the problem, they're not. This is flowing at 2,000 grams a second for 5, but it's not actually running smoothly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That should work out perfectly, but it isn't. I think it's because these things keep flashing up generator idle for a brief moment. That one's not. That one's running. This one is. This one is. But they're not consuming the right amount of liquid. Right, are these bins set now? That one has. Who's starving? Liam. Let's go to the rocket. Which rocket are you on? Space Station L, aren't you? Don't really need to look in the rocket for it. Yeah, Liam, you're a bit hungry, aren't you? You are going to have to be allowed to eat a forbidden fruit, which is called fruit. Berry sludge. Where is berry sludge? And we'll have to go down to Liam. Where are you? The blue hair. And that is berry sludge there. Tick. You can now eat berry sludge. Help yourself. This is why I also put the hand sanitizer in the bathroom with the food. And tried to keep the food one tile away so they have to come through to get the food. It seems like a illogical way of doing it, but when the dupe pees, they usually go to food afterwards, so they'll grab their food, wash their hands and go and eat. When they wash their hands, everything's clean. The whole duplicant and all his stuff gets cleaned. So that is actually a better way of doing it. And if you keep it a distance away, and you literally have to walk up to the fridge to get the food, which means they have to go past the hand sanitizer. So even if they do come from a different angle for some reason, like the rocket is landed and they're coming in to get their food, they will still pass the hand sanitizer and have to wash their hands. So Liam's going to be eating berry sludge for the rest of his days. Now, how much is in here? Contents. See, it tells you in kilograms in here. But then when you're actually out on the planet, it tells you it in calories. Rations. 812,000 kilocalories. Well, thanks. I wanted to know what that was in grams, but I have no idea. Or kilograms. Okay, so let's check our star map. He should be there now. And oh, it's like walking through treacle. But look, the drill arm is working. It doesn't look like it's drilling. It looks more like it's, just hooking things. If I click on that rocket, or if I hover over it, what does it say? Cannot store resources. Cargo capacity remaining. Cannot store resources. You've got a storage, haven't you? Storage of slime, algae, and dirt. So, how do we do this? Is it doing anything? Cannot store resources. Cargo capacity remaining. 750 grams per second. So some of it is being extracted and some of it can't be extracted. Okay, fair enough. I don't know if there's any way of, like the new destination. No, I don't want to do that. Drill cone, drilling. Yeah, I just set it to get the slime. So it's probably digging up the algae and dirt, but can't actually store them because I didn't tell it to. Oh well. Okay, well that's interesting. Where's our other rocket? Are you nearly there yet? Ugh, crikey. You've got a bit of way to go. You've got 0.8 cycles to go yet. I will leave you to it. Back to this thing. Right, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to snip that off at the bottom there, like so. I'm going to connect it along the top. I'll let this use up all this petrol first, shouldn't I? Yeah. Now this is our petroleum cooling loop, which is now frozen, which isn't good. But as long as nobody's taking off or landing, it should be okay. I don't like it just sitting there like that. And what I'm going to do now is snip, nip, nip. Oh, nuts. This means I'm missing out the radiant pipe that I wanted to use. That was the whole point of that. Oh well. Let's just try it this way and see if it helps. I'm not convinced it will. I'm really not. Come on. Right. Now we can connect through. You just cover that pipe with something. You bloody did, didn't you? There should be a method of saying, do not overwrite. Ever. Or there should also be a selection, make it out of the nearest material. That would be quite a nice one. So all of these are now set to the correct amount, 2,000 per second. 2,000 grams. And that should flow a lot better now, I'm thinking. Hoping. This should now not stop flowing, it should run properly. And it seems to be at the moment, but we shall see. There we go, now it's flowing. This is not flowing though up here, is it? That's going to stop. And it reaches whatever it's doing. We'll see. Are these still flashing up their generator idle? They are. They are. Interesting. Wonder why it's doing that then. So I do want at least one bit of liquid coolant kind of pipe. Look at this one. This one's filled up. So these two are filling up as well. Ah, okay. So it's the actual generator causing it, not the flow. Interesting. So if I go gold pipe there. Oh crap, that one's not even on. That one and that one. That's all the bottom bit. They should be sent, because that takes a bit of the heat from the petrol away. As the steam rises, it evaporates directly into space. And that should take some of the heat with it from the generator and from the petrol. Theoretically, is possible. Don't know. Not sure it's working according to plan. It is working, but every time that flashes up generator idle, it's not using any petrol. So something is awry with it, because this is now backed up. Shouldn't be. This should be using exactly what it's getting. There's enough pipes to make it wiggle through like radiant pipes. Yeah, that was the original plan. It was supposed to take the carbon dioxide that they produce and whiff it off into space and take some of the heat with it. But it turned into a steam bath instead. So this ends up making instant dirt out of the polluted water, and the steam bypasses all of this and evaporates into space. Which is fine, I don't mind which way it wants to do it. But it's odd that this end one seems to run perfectly all the time. These ones flash up, generator idle all the time, which means they're not running continuously. That might be something to do with this lot of automation, because this one's running, but these are just going crazy. Crazy nuts. Yeah, look at them flashing like... If I allow somebody in here now, and we go to this, and then we just deconstruct. Automation. Deconstruct that one, that one, that one, and that one. Look at that, it's going crazy. On off, on off, on off. And this end one isn't, because it's not got any automation on it. All of this... Yeah, I think we'll just cut these. I'll probably turn them off. But someone will be here in a minute to dig that up. They're stealing the igneous rock, which is stunkingly hot. I didn't want them to do, but yeah, they'll do it. Come on. Dig up those. Now get the heck out. Yeah, they're going to take stupendously hot igneous rock out. Feed the hatches. Get over there. Come on, guys. Leave. Out. Out. No return. Yep, you're not taking it. Right, hopefully this will now stop flashing up. There we go. Thank you for your help, bees numbering 6,000. That was definitely the problem. Ah, light. Love it when a plan comes together, eh? Right, so this thing's still digging away in this, what's it called? Organic mass field. We'll see. What have we got? Is there a way of seeing what we've got on our rocket? Have we got anything on our rocket? It says it's burning through the diamond. So, total mass remaining. Cargo capacity has definitely gone down, so we have got something. Yeah, I just guess we'll leave them to it. Have great fun doing whatever it is you're doing. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was doing that annoying map thing again, where it keeps moving. Yeah, as soon as we've got the new dupe dropped off in their location, I'll probably be calling it because, yeah, I've been having a bunch of migraines lately. Third one in 3 days. A proper cluster going on. I shall give my brain a rest. Need a brain to rest it. Crikey. So that won't be the plan. No, I don't want to come here. Why you? You're a squeaky. You going to be pumping out a bunch of chlorine? Oh man, you are, aren't you? I should have made a place to dump the chlorine. Interesting. Yeah, this is dormant, is it? Nope, not dormant. There's a whole bunch of resin in here. That's going to kick in 0.4 cycles. And this fella got quite a lot of resin built up. That should be interesting. Don't worry, when that rocket comes back, we'll be firing off all our slime over to Grosselin. Let's get back to Lavini. Just make sure this is definitely set to the right destination. It's set to Grosselin. And that is set to bring all the, this one is set to bring all the slime over here. So, where does all our materials go when they come out? I don't want it going all down there, do I? That might be a good idea, just to pop it off here somewhere and let it drop up there. Next to the, so we'll build that in. Oh, we could have done that with steel, but never mind. And then we'll have a conveyor chute right there above that fridge, because I know the sweeper can reach that fridge. We used that before to send materials over. So before that rocket comes back with any slime, we'll just drop it directly there where the sweeper can take it. Excellent. Dupes don't need to be involved then, do they? And remove that. Awesome sauce. Let's just let them get on with building that. And we'll quickly pop back to see. 5 seconds until we're here. Now, I don't think this is going to work. I don't think it will. So if we click on our rocket and we go into the interior, we want... Oh, Liam's asleep anyway. Stop napping all the time. You got a place to land. Now this, I want to enable this. Enable building. Ellie can do that. That should mean that if Liam comes through here and if he can land in his thing. Rocket control station. I do not think he can, but we will choose Liam. We'll choose deploy and we'll see. No, you can't land on a solar panel. And you can't land on there, I'm assuming, either. And can you land underwater? So, oh, that's probably going to be where it would make him land. I don't really want him to land underwater with no... Well, he will have a spacesuit on, won't he? Okay, all right, hang on. Yeah, he should put his spacesuit on before he lands. If he doesn't, he might drown. So we'll try that again. Right, there's no way of landing on this. It won't let you. Oh, come on. No, it won't let you land there. You can't land. Oh, he could land there, but then he can't get over there. Can you land on that? He could land on there. Oh, he wouldn't be able to get down. He'd have to dig his way down, wouldn't he? I think he can land suitably on here. I hope he does what I saw on the video before, somebody else's video, where they come through here and they actually put the suit. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, right. So, H to Ellen. Come here. Come on. He's popped out. And he's gonna... Liam, welcome home. Yeah, this is gonna be your bed. This is gonna be your table. And you're going to have a fun time here. You really are. We can set this trailblazer to be deconstructed. And you can run up the ladder. Run, 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 run. Where are you going? Where are you going? What is so important that you've got to do over here? Oh, you're coming to do that, aren't you? No, you're not. I'm going to get that there like that. And you, sir, I think he's coming to open this. See? What's he doing? Let's see if it tells us. Does it tell us where he's going? Deconstruct trailblazer. Dock exosuit. Let's move you to there, please, and just disturb your movement so that sweeper will pick that up. Now I want to go to medicine and put a hand sanitizer right there on the... That will be Liam's primary job, primary directive. Yeah, you can go and deconstruct your lander, and then you can come in and use the space to put your suit, so that's good. We can now send the space station L with Ellie back home. Change direction, please. You can go back to Lavini and get reloaded up. Have fun, won't you? We'll also deliver your suit to there. And back to H. I just want to double check. He's gone down there to destroy his... Yeah, he's done that. He's taken care of that. And that way we didn't have to make Ellie land. And I want to put a door just here. I think you can still reach that stuff if I put a door just here. Pneumatic door. Do I want it? Can you put a pneumatic door inside the liquid lock? Let's see why not. I don't like the look of it, but I'll do it like that instead. Right, so that should now be a proper room now. Errands, there should be a job to deliver to it. We'll make it quite a high priority. Yeah, there it is. It's off-gassing right here. Please come and do that. I don't want it all to off-gas before you get a chance to load it. Life support supplying or current errand. There we go. You should be coming to do this. This should be your priority job. All that off-gases into nothing. It's just rapidly vanishing here. Don't want it to. What we'll do is we'll get Liam to place a tile underwater. We place a tile sort of at the water level somewhere like that. Then we can move the rest of it. that full now? Yep, that's full now. It's got its 15 kilos in there. Oh, it was 150 kilos, but no. If you do that, then I can click on this bleach stone and go move the entire stack to there. Right, do that. Perfect. That way, if we want to lock him in the base and not let him out, we've got that choice. Oh, we'll have a bit of steel. Why not? Could have had dreadclit eggs. Never mind. We're not having dreadclit eggs. We don't have anywhere to put the dreadclits. Take that bleach stone and dump it underwater, please. Water level drops too much. We'll just dig that tile out and let it fall. Actually, we'll dig that tile out anyway. Yeah, it'll be a long walk to go and get some more more bleach stone, but it doesn't matter to me. Because we're going to be making Liam do all the digging. So this water level is definitely going to drop. So there we go. That was all I wanted to achieve this little quick session. Wanted to make sure that we got a duplicate living on their new home. We will send them a bunch more berry sludge to make sure they've got something to live on. Deconstruct that. Ah, you got the job already, did you? Yeah, just drop that down. Let it fall. Right, so you can come into the base. And we will go to your priorities for Liam. Let's go down to Liam. And we'll find his priorities. Attacking is quite high. Tidying is quite high. That can go down to normal. Ranching can go down to normal. Farming can be very high. Digging, yeah, well, you can have a 1-up in digging, 1-up in supplying, and a 1-up in storing. Your main job is to just, every once in a blue moon, harvest one of these guys. That's it. That's all you've got to do. That's your entire life goals. You can mop up this water. That way you'll have some water to put in your water cooler every now and again. Chat to your friends on the party phone. And have a great life. You know, a bit lonely, but you can chat to your friends. Not too bad. Probably. And we might risk coming up here and doing a few renovations around this interplanetary launcher so that we can actually send the reed fibers back home. We do produce quite a lot of power up here, but if we use one of those like we used on Grosslin, not Grosslin, yeah, Grosslin, and the other one of these silly little rad bolt generators, they don't generate much, but the minimum you can send is 50 rad bolts. So you know, as long as they're generating, like if they're generating in this case 21 per cycle, if you don't have enough power at night, you're going to lose all your rad bolts due to rad bolt decay. As soon as there's no power, your rad bolts start dying off. You want to make sure that if you're going to do it with that, you need enough power to run it overnight. So that's looking good. Ellie's on her way back home again, and she will be loading up with, she's already got a bunch of stuff. But she's got some plastic, she's got some steel. She can head over. In fact, no, actually, I want her to go home and refuel. We'll let her go home and refuel. Then we'll send her on next episode. Oh, look, these two guys are having a bit of a storm. To Frigilia, back to Frigilia to build a, what do you call it? Engine. One of those radiation ones. A research reactor one. So that'll be her job next episode. Hopefully we'll get started on that. We've already got most of the materials, and the enriched uranium will be being sent there directly. So that's fine. That will be there when we get there. Bunch of enriched uranium ready to go. We just got to build the machine. That will be for next episode. far as this episode is concerned, I thank you very much for watching. I thank you very much for coming. If you made it this far in the video, if you're watching on YouTube later on, please feel free to drop a subscribe, like. If you can, that'd be great. I'm having a bit of trouble getting subscribers over on YouTube. I need 500 of them. They've changed it now, so you only need a few less. A few fewer. Is that the correct way of saying it? Yes. You need fewer subscribers than you used to. So that would be fantastic if you could subscribe over there. And if you're watching this on... we've got a... Oh, there you go. A few bits have fallen down that need clearing off. And yep, that's all clear. Nice. Good job. They're clearing each other. If you're watching this on VODs later on, hello. Thanks for coming. Maybe you could catch me live next time. I thank you very much for watching, and catch you later. Cheers.